So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams. Head over heels, went toe to toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. I want a ticket to the world, but now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. With a thrill in my head and a pill on my tongue, there's over nerves that have just begun. Listening to Marvin all night long. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound, always slipping from my hands. Stands a time of its own. Take your seaside arms and write the next line. Oh, I want the truth to be known. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. I bought a ticket to the world, but now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said. I know this much is true. I know this much is true. This much is true. This much is true. This much is true. I know this much is true. 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 I know this much is true. This much is true. This much is true.
All right, y'all. Hello. Happy witching hour. Oh man. What a day. What a day yesterday. got a lot accomplished. I got to tell you, these people, and I'm telling y'all what it is, man. You know what? A lot of y'all probably don't believe me when I tell y'all this. Them people in that gang stalking reality are suffering. They are suffering. Here's the thing about it. What is real to you is what makes up your reality. What you make real is what is real. That's a fact. Now, a lot of people say, well, we only use 5% of our brain, but that's not the truth for everybody. Like, I, on a daily basis, I use 100% of my brain. So I don't agree with that. That's called you accepted the dumbing down, right? If you believe that you only use 5% of your brain, congratulations, you've been Jedi mind tricked. Here's the thing about the people that are on the internet that are in that gang stalking reality, which involves drugs, prostitution, sex trafficking, and it also involves child sex trafficking. The problem with it is that people that are in my world, right? Because you better believe that a lot of these people that you see on the internet, I am who I am, and they know exactly who I am. And it's time to rescue as many of those poor children out of their reality as possible. Straight up and down, man. They stand on the front line a lot of the times. These particular thugs and criminals, they are on the front line. They don't want justice. They want to suffer the little children. Case in point, two grown men on a panel together. One grown man has a child. The other grown man that's buddy buddy with the other grown man came online and released a pedophilic photograph of his daughter. So they tell on themselves. Okay, literally, this dude is cool with this other man, cool with him, talking crazy about me. Both of them don't have room to talk about nothing. He's cool with him after. You know what? Somebody release a pedophilic photograph of my child, and you ain't got nowhere to go but fucking hell from there. That's all I got to say. I don't give a shit. You better stay out of my way. Ain't no way I'll be cool with somebody. But see, y'all know the history of history. Y'all know the history of these weird pedos. Y'all know the history. Y'all know what the fuck is up with them. Typically, the fathers are cool with that. Like, there's been fathers that have taken their kids to places to sell their bodies. That's probably why this dude's baby mama hate him so much. It's probably why he don't have access to his children, to his child. That dude Rio, his baby mama, and I ain't gonna talk about his baby mama because his baby mama must be about something. She got to be. Right? So I ain't gonna talk too much about his baby mama, but she's smart to keep her kid away from him because he's factually a pedophile. Anytime you chummy in it up with a dude that did a Photoshop of your child, Yeah. That's the reality that they live in, right? And that's why it's all the time. And now I will tell you this, that their handlers don't give a damn about them, because they come online with a fake confidence and fake strength. But in reality, when they get off of there, they have to deal with them shadow spirits. They got to deal with that shit. That's why they always pissed off. I love it when they do that. Actually, it lets me know that my work is working on their asses every time they do it. And I ain't got to do work on them all the time. I already did the work I got to goddamn do. Stephen Strange, I'm going to block you. Sis, go ahead and block that person from the chat. There is a difference. There's a huge fucking difference. Like, hold on, before you block them. There's a huge fucking difference between me and sis getting into it. You're going to try to compare me and my sister getting into a fucking argument. Obviously, sis wasn't going to do a damn thing. And I always knew we wasn't going to do a damn thing but fucking kiss and make up. Nobody bought a gun to my child's home. That's a lie. Nobody has been on my property with a gun, hun. Nobody. That's never happened. You're trying to compare that to Ralph photoshopping a pedophilic photo of this guy's small child. You're trying to compare that? You must be a pedophile. Well, you're a pedo. Get out of my chat. Don't tell me who my sister is. Who are you? Go away, troll. Let me block them. I'm a ban you. Bye. You're a wimp. Also in the gang stalking reality, apparently, the women are men and the men are women, apparently, is what's happening there. Because, listen, as you're having no impact on me as a man when you're trying to tell me how to handle shit. Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and keep beefing with people because you live in a fucking world of drugs and prostitution. I'm not gonna do it, hon. I don't have to sit up here and keep beefing with Lamar and Amanda. I'm not gonna do it. And the only reason why I was beefing with them in the first place is because of y'all. So, at least me and Amanda have real love for one another. I have real love for Lamar, real love for Amanda. And I intend on standing by them. Like Lamar and Amanda, they are friends for life. I don't give a shit what you say. You can come over here and try to question why that is, but in reality, I'm not giving them a damn about what you say. You sit up there every day and obsess over people working out their issues, and you're trying to purposely create shit. That's what you do every single day. Trust me, you need to check yourself, is what you need to do. That's what every grown adult should do. In my world, that's what grown adults do. They do things that are noble. They don't go back and forth all the time. In my world, we have better things to do, hon. In my world, we actually have loyalty. In my world, we actually have opulence. You're a wimp. Wow. Yeah. See, this is the reason why I could never, ever, ever be with anybody that's inside of that, like literally inside of that. Yeah, it's so stupid. It really is. It's so stupid. That's exactly what should happen. Like, really, what this person said can apply to all people that are at war for shit that don't even belong to them. Like our world leaders the stupid shit that they fight over, the dumb wars and shit, the people getting fucking blown up. Like all of those people could settle their fucking differences, okay? So don't come over here with that bullshit. You know, here's the thing about it. Let me get back on track. You're just miserable. The people from that gang stalking reality are miserable. You live in misery, honey. And the only thing you got on me is this thing with the landlord, which my landlord lives in that reality too. Obviously, obviously is a criminal, supposed to be a damn multi-millionaire, and you can't fix your house. Shut up. Shut up. You ain't supposed to have nobody living in your house for 2 or 3 goddamn years, raising up their rent every fucking year, and it's a big ass hole in the fucking roof, and you haven't even met whatever, whatever. Yeah, and only in y'all reality. In my reality, we get justice. By the way, I want people to know this straight the fuck up and down that all of this has been reported to the Department of Justice, like not just to the police. Because when these people on the internet, the reason why they have to stalk you from the internet is because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you how good God actually really is. Okay, God keeps those people away from you. God keeps those people out of your reality unless you invite them in. God does that. Okay, see, people don't really know God. They don't. That's why they're on the internet doing as much as possible, doing the most. That stuff comes into your real life when you invite it in your life. And let's keep it a buck. Who argues with somebody? Who does all that? Who's trying to get vengeance on somebody because they worked out their issues with somebody? Get the hell out of here with that crap. These people use that as an excuse. It's just an excuse for them to act a fool. Exactly. Exactly. And they're jealous of my sister. They are absolutely jealous of her because they and for some reason they're not like they're programmed to just be jealous of everything because they have nothing. Even the ones that have something have nothing. You don't have nothing if you don't have honor and integrity. You have nothing. You have nothing. That's the truth. And that's a very honorable thing for 2 adults to stop arguing. Like, and it ain't, I'm not doing that just to impress nobody. I'm not cool with, hell, if that were the case, I would have did it a long time ago. This shit is very genuine. I like I don't necessarily agree with everything that Brother Will says, but I like the way he talk. I like the way Brother Wills talks. I like his candor. I respect what he says because he's the only one that can keep it real. All these other people are fake. Lamar is not in that gang stalking reality. Lamar is being stalked. Why is that? And you know what? He will reach his full potential in spite of what you gang stalkers say, just like I will, just like my sister will, just like my children will. Y'all the one that grew up and see y'all also in poverty. They also live in poverty. Hell yeah, Lamar is being stalked. I've been peeping that out for years. I just couldn't tell the truth because I was dealing with Mike. Lamar is absolutely being stalked. I can honestly say that. And what is he supposed to do? Just sit there and not say anything? He just supposed to sit there and just, oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. He has the right to speak his piece. And then when he responds to them, that they want to say he's stalking them. So, and that's just what that is. Okay. So they are very miserable. They cannot stop. You can tell every single day they pull in some kind of stunt. I have Mike restricted again. If I were to unblock him, he would be up to something. It's just he can't. And you know what? Here's the one thing that I got to let me put my do not disturb on, y'all. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back testing. All right, see, is what they need to do. That's all they need to do. Sitting up there on the internet crying and then pretending like they making money. They ain't making no money. In fact, their lives are messed up as ever. Okay, they are, and all they do is sit around and hate on other people. Um, I don't have a lot of time to talk about this because I'm actually getting ready to record the rest of the chapters of that book that I'm narrating. And it's quite relaxing too. I actually love doing that. So, and I've got some other stuff that I need to do, but they're miserable every single day. They can't just have and I don't even want to say normal, but they just can't have a good day. They can't. Nothing is working out for them. Nothing. Nothing is working out. And it never will. Right? It's not going to work out for them. And like I said, regardless to them being in their own little world of gang stalking, they still gonna go to jail. Girl, they can't, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of them, like I was saying about old girl over in California, what we was talking about earlier, what we was talking about earlier, uh, can you block Dookie Eater? I don't want a troll account called Dookie Eater. Fuck that. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, come back in under a better troll account. Don't I'm sorry, like I know who you talking about, but it just that just seeing Dookie Eater over and over again, like I listen, I don't come from that type of background. I don't know anything about eating feces and it. Like that shit's starting to make my stomach turn. Yeah, it's starting to make just seeing it. Like I don't like I literally could go the rest of my damn life. Literally, like I just it just makes me want to fucking puke. It's disgusting. Okay, it's disgusting. But old girl who's in California, she's taking advantage of the fact that nobody knows her real name. Probably not even real, don't knows her real name. Cause he'd have been done exposed her. Cause they all unstable. He don't even know her real name. That's a fact. From what I know for a fact, old girl called Aries, named Aries Blue, she got a rap sheet longer than motherfucking California. I can promise y'all that. That lady is a criminal. She is not who she says she is. And what the fuck? I gotta sit around and wait for her to be exposed. It ain't no sweat off my balls. And she will be found out. Trust me, she gonna get caught slipping. And one, I think it's gonna be through a camera slip. She got her camera blacked out. And then also that Sinister Salt dude. See, Sinister Salt. Hey, let me tell you something. I will do work on you. I ain't never did no work on you. You gonna fuck around and find out. Cause I do what the fuck I wanna do. Nobody is my master. I know you have a master. I don't have a master. So nobody tells me what to do. I do what the fuck I want to do, hun. Okay? So you gonna get that work put on you. And I'm not playing and see my listen, hun. I don't need to see your face. I don't need to know your name. And the fact that these people keep trying to make contact with me, basically what they want is some of this sugar. They want some sugar. They know how sweet. And they're angry and they're upset. They're very upset about the fact that I'm moving back home. They over there trying to do some punk ass prayer and fake ass, bogus ass witchcraft. Let me tell you something about the evil eye, your evil eye. It is fucking as simple as saying no one will ruin my plans. That's it. Burning it and keeping it fucking moving. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for this shit. And you can sit up here and say, oh no, oh no, I'm a hater. Oh no, I want to hate on you. I'm jealous. I hate you. Oh my God. You burned some paper. Oh my God, you're doing a bonfire. That's so evil. That's the devil. Right, right. It's the devil when you have an anecdote for the shit that they do. So your little evil eye trying to and especially don't fuck with my family, man. I come from a generation of fucking shamans, man. You about to you about to make many Jesuses walk. Shit. And you know what? How the fuck I'm gonna be weak and a wimp and I'm protecting so many fucking people? Just my heart chakra alone protects the people that I fucking love. Y'all heart emanates hatred. My heart emanates love for the people that I love. So you know what? I ain't worried. They all gonna get exposed, sis. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? And when you do get exposed, like jail is too good for these people. I truly believe that. Because I believe all of them are involved in some kind of criminal activity. And I believe it involves children. And y'all know how I feel about the babies. Like, I don't appreciate that bullshit. And I wasn't saying nothing at the time, but when they was over there attacking little Marmar, they sat up there and was doing all this shit and then came right back and attacked little Marmar. I didn't like none of that shit. I didn't like when they was attacking my children, of course. I didn't like when they was I don't like the fact that y'all attack people's fucking children. I don't like that shit. What you gonna do about it? You gonna do something to me? You ain't gonna do shit to me. So, hun, I ain't no wimp. I'll beat all y'all asses. You will get an ass whooping from the real mama, the real divine mommy. You know, the one that produces peace and happiness and justice. We be hearing about what be happening to them little babies over there in y'all sick, sad world. All my babies are fine. I've been pregnant 4 times, actually 5 times. I have one angel baby. I've been pregnant 4 times, got a grandchild. All my babies are good. So you can say whatever you want to say. Why are all of my children safe? And they always will be. Because I don't involve myself. I will stand with Lamar forever. I feel like Lamar has opulence. And when he is very successful, more successful than what he is now, he deserves the success that he gets in life. Okay. So, and that's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly. Because, and it's sad. Like they attack him and they attack me and then they attacking me because me and him got peace between and like it's really sick. Like y'all, I don't y'all breathe different air than we do. Y'all clearly are breathing different air. We're not breathing the same air. We're not. Exactly. Exactly. And I couldn't believe that one sitting over there. He's literally he gonna tell me talking about sitting up on YouTube all day. Like, well, first of all, I do come and make commentary about what y'all do, but I don't sit and focus on y'all stuff all day. I be over here busy. And then they'll do all of that, attack children, try to get people killed, and then they'll say, "Oh, well, you know that witchcraft is evil." I don't give a damn about that. Like that doesn't scare me. Like you, and let's talk about that aspect of it. She over there practicing that witchcraft and stuff. Like I will, like literally, like I'm sick of hearing that hypocritical shit. They stalking plants, exact like that. Any form of any life form, they're any form of life they are stalking. That is a fact. Because them plants got more life force than they do. They getting sucked dry in their life. In their world, that wow, in their reality, they are being eaten, literally being eaten. That is a fact. So, I don't like, to be honest with you, I don't give a damn about what a male has to say. You can't even protect your own. That's your daughter. That's your daughter, Rio. That's your daughter. Like, can you imagine? Like, that's your father, and your father is like bumping fists with a dude that basically like molested you. Oh my God, Rio is the worst person in the world, bro. Like, you are a total disgrace. You need to be hiding your head, but you can't do it. You can't do it because you're hoping to get some donations. And oh my God, just disgusting. Just to think about a father. You know, when you hear them stories about people that kill or beat the fucking holy goddamn grail out of a person that fucking touches their kids and shit, ain't none of them that's stuck in their reality doing that. But it is some people that are in that reality that have had shit like that happen to their kids, but they don't realize that they are actually in this fucked up reality and shit. And that's why this shit happened in the first fucking place. And they had to kill somebody and they were probably in prison or either just fucking dealing with that shit. Just fucking dealing with that shit, like, which I wouldn't give a damn. If I murdered somebody that hurt my child, which I would never, ever, ever even, I don't even want my children to experience that. Let me knock on wood. No, I don't. But I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a shit about that person. They got and y'all know that they got children. These people, I believe that a lot of these people online, in particular the ones that are attacking me, but we all got enemies in common. Me and Phoenix and Lamar. They know about some motherfucking shit. They know about they got something to do with kids being kidnapped and shit. They up to no good. They are. They are up to no good. Everything that they do is a front. Nothing is real. Like, they're not having children and doing it because they, like, trust me guys, I raised three children, stair steps, and then I had Jacob. And I raised all of my children. Like I said, no matter how I did it, I still did it, right? Regardless if I had to get some yamps to make ends meet before I started my business, regardless to what, I still raised all of my children. That's a fact. These people, the children is nothing but trophies. The children are merely there to try to make themselves look normal. They're not actually living, like, you know how like a family, like they're not doing that. They don't know how. Some of them probably were raised in foster care, which is why they were obsessed with trying to have my kid taken. And that's the reality that they live in. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm so proud of Bugs. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. But if they want to get out of their reality of misery, it doesn't matter. Like, some of them is headed to jail, some of them is headed to purgatory, some of them, I'm gonna tell you something, some of them done did a lot. Some of them have done a lot. They've done a lot of dirt, and they know they're going. That's why they so negative all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, listen. Um, it just looks like a big stupid ass struggle to me. It does. But I've learned so much in the past few years, it's ridiculous on how to utilize my craft to help people. Like, for example, get a reading on your landlord before you actually rent a house. I kind of jumped into this, and that's okay, but I learned that because my landlord is in that gang stalking reality. My landlord is hiding behind that sector, which is like, really? I know it for a fact. Very, very, very corrupt. Very corrupt. In fact, most people that have a real estate company, they usually have a passion for it. You know, no matter what, no matter how small or large a corporation is, a business can always be a front for something else. Okay? It can always be a front business. Hmm. So, you like really like you supposed to be on point with that. They rather take their money and invest in grinding up. God only knows what they doing. God only knows, but I know that God has protected me and my children, and God will continue to protect me and my loved ones. And it's like I said, I got that demonic satanic protection from death and all of that, so they can't do nothing. And they can come on here when they like when I come on here and educate y'all about this shit, because a lot of people probably like, God damn, what's up with these people? I'm telling y'all what's up with these people. When I get off of here, I'm gonna literally take a shower is the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a shower because I haven't taken my evening shower yet, and I gotta wash this makeup off my face. I got a little bit of makeup on today, and I'm gonna sit here and relax. They're not gonna relax. They're gonna all night long just and drugs play a large portion of what they are dealing with, and it ain't weed. They own something else. And partially how they got in those other realities is by doing drugs. So there is some addiction going on there too. Different drugs open you up to different things. I believe that um, a lot of those harder drugs open you up to a realm that is connected to hell or purgatory. Marijuana opens you up to the universe and Neptune, right? But some people can't really handle smoking marijuana. Okay. But, but it does. The hard drugs that they using, yeah. Yeah. And that's why they always angry. That's why they're always very, very angry. They're not angry because Lamar is stalking them. They're not angry. They're angry because of the situation that they are in. And a lot of them have been thrown out by their own families. A lot of them don't have no family to go home to. They mad at me because I got family to go home to. They mad at me because I got family that have been asking me to come home for the past 8 years. They're upset about that because their family said, "Hey, you gotta, hey, don't come back here." And I'm gonna tell you, and if it wasn't drugs, it was their mental illness that made them act a fool, or either just their general, negative position. Because, I can imagine that their family members are living on a different realm. You can have family that's living in a totally different realm than you are too, and where they at is not positive. Every day they got something negative going on every single day because nothing positive is happening in their world. There's no wins, all losses. So that's why I be feeling bad for people that watch them, because and you'd have to be somebody that's either very depressed to go and join them. What the, like, the, no. And I told y'all the other day that I don't know how Mike, I don't know how he got programmed this way, but he's scared of the world. He has no idea what to do. The reality that he lives in is nothing but vagabond spirits, poverty spirits, sickness spirits. And he got the nerve to say, I don't hang around with those people. Oh, trust me, you got about 10 poverty spirits roaming around the top of your damn head right now, which is what forces them to do illegal shit and foul shit to make a little buck. Ah, well, those people are more so yo caliber. I'm like, what the fuck ever. So he's scared. And I don't know what, like, I'm going to say this straight up and down about my ex. Like, whoever this supposed rich uncle that he has is, whoever the rich uncle is, like, he's kind of like the sacrifice, apparently, for his rich uncle that he gives little nigga trinkets to. That the rich uncle gives him nigga trinkets. And I've told Mike, I'm like, well, why don't you branch out? Why don't you do something? He ain't doing shit. He ain't gonna do nothing. So that's why he likes to be disruptive, because he knows I'm doing something. Talking about the whole religious thing is just an excuse. It's all about the fact that he ain't doing shit with his life, ain't been doing shit with his life, but sitting around stalking people all day and night for the past 12 years. That's all he's done. And he don't get paid for it, which he shouldn't. If you a stalker on the internet or in real life, you only thing you deserve is jail. That's all you deserve. You don't deserve nothing else. And a lot of them feel like they done went so far deep into the fucking mud hole that they can't get out of them shits. Cause think about it. If I'm doing so dirtball bad, how the hell? You know what? I could literally show receipts. I just paid a $300 water bill, a $200 light bill, like literally the and so and we will be in court, me and the landlord, because of the leak that failed to get fixed. I have a leak. It's a leaky pipe. The AC don't work, and then there's a hole in the roof. All of my utility bills are higher. Gas bill $500. There's your goddamn rent right there. If this house was properly fucking taken care of, my bills would my bills wouldn't even be half of that. And then my landlord made me pay the taxes. I was like, why am I paying taxes? And I got all the evidence in my email that ain't going nowhere. So, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't have no food. I'm broke and poor. How about I show you my grocery receipt that's paid for with my debit card? And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm so looking forward to having like a couple of months of break from all of this. Like the best thing that I can ever do is to move out of this house. If these people have some kind of obsession with a sheriff coming to, why would a sheriff come to my house? I'm not committing any crimes. That the sheriff actually is probably looking for these people. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me just tell y'all this. I don't believe that Rio is actually on Section 8. I don't. I don't believe he's on Section 8. That dude is a criminal. They don't give criminals Section 8. I don't believe he's on Section 8. I believe he lives in an abandoned building and he's probably stealing electricity or doing some kind of scam. I don't believe that dude on no Section 8. It's something it's something very, very just messed up about his living arrangements. He don't have no Section 8 voucher. So I wasted my, it's a waste of breath even saying that. Does he get food stamps? I'd have to look up the laws because I think felons can get food stamps. I think it depends. This dude is a felon. He's a criminal. And he needs somebody to beat his ass down. Okay, that's what he needs. Somebody to beat his ass down. The dude, Ralph, that photoshopped that picture of his daughter, need his ass beat. I'm sorry. He need to be in jail and he need to get that jail treatment for them other inmates from the other inmates. Okay, because I'm not 100% people against people that are in jail. Like some of them, they all got a story, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, but like this dude is a predator. Like he was Ralph is a predator. Ralph Grant is a predator. That probably ain't even his real name. He probably a registered sex offender. You gotta be a registered sex offender for that. And they mad at me because I'm the type of mama to where I will I will beat your ass. I'll probably shapeshift into a goddamn wolf. Rip somebody to fucking apart. I don't play that shit about children. And that's why they don't like me. That's why they don't like me. I don't give a shit. You can't do nothing to me. What the fuck? You gonna kill me? You gonna beat my ass? No, you not. You gonna get fucking you gonna get fucking raptured. And you ain't going up, you going down. Okay? Seriously. So I'm like, ain't nothing uglier than a motherfucking pedophile who tried to call me ugly. Boy, bye. Ain't nothing uglier than a goddamn fucking pedophile. Fuck out of here. And they broke as shit. What they do is they run into young homeless girls and molest them. And then the next thing you know, they put them out on the track and stuff. That's exactly the type of shit that these people are doing. All these people that are trying to come against me. No, I ain't weak. I'm whooping your ass. That's the problem because I'm beating the shit out of your motherfucking ass. Probably why they hair that shit. They probably got more gray hairs too. I can't stand people like that. And you know what? What you think that you just gonna bully the people in this world that are trying to fucking do right? I am literally like a righteous warrior for the innocent and the women and children and people that just want to fucking live life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to hear it. When they go live, it's because I am whooping their asses. Not whooping, whipping they asses. And they can't pray my spirits away either. They can sit over there and pray 24 hours a fucking day. They gonna have to pray. They gonna have to stay in constant prayer. But for some reason, Jesus ain't showing up. Cause you ain't right. You ain't right. And my heart is good. I'm listen, I don't have to what I can whoop your ass and not be upset about the shit. They wanted me to be stressed out. That's why they come on here talking all that bullshit. They wanted me to be stressed out. I ain't stressed out about shit. Goddamn fucking vagabonds. And we gonna free all them little children y'all got trapped in y'all world. That's what I'm seeing. I'm paying attention to them little children. They got children. They got some they running a ring. They got some children hidden somewhere, some of them. Some of them be online talking shit to me. Yeah, I'm your worst fucking enemy. I'm your worst fucking nightmare, and I will beat the shit out of you. You stand no chance up against me. And see, y'all can tell my spirits is talking, right? Because the divine mother ain't nothing like these fucking stupid ass bitches out here that y'all fuck that's sitting up here allowing y'all to fuck over their children. That's not the divine mother. So that's who you dealing with. You dealing with a triple goddess. So I don't give a shit what you say. That's what I wanted to talk about tonight. You need to come clean, turn yourself in. I can guarantee you they got children trapped and probably molesting them and pimping them out. They know they got something to do with it. Something to do with it. That's who we paying attention to. We, you know, we watching and protecting these babies. Ain't nobody ever distracted. We're never distracted. We're paying attention and we watching these babies out here. That's what we doing. In fact, when y'all get to squawking and hawking and shit, we pay extra close attention to children and the mamas of those children. Y'all send out a horrible, poor message that any of you weak ass, spineless ass men can ever hurt women and their children. And I'm gonna keep on your damn throat like a coyote on a goat. So I got a job. I'm doing my damn job. Y'all mad at me, huh? Oh, and here's another thing. One of them, they about to bust another one of them rings. See, y'all be looking into another reality. Oh, I can always see it coming. They gonna bust a couple of them. They gonna have their mug shots. We gonna get a glimpse of it. Them little babies. They strap them little babies to beds by handcuffs. They're disgusting people. That's what we focused on. And y'all, I got my first, by the way, just a little update. I got my first Amber Alert like a few days ago. And by the time I checked it like maybe 20 minutes later, and the little girl had already been returned home. They canceled the Amber Alert. I want nationwide Amber Alerts. I wonder how do I change that? I'm gonna go to their website and make sure because I can be wherever the fuck I need to be. And I'm gonna pull all those innocent babies out of that fucking shit. And you know what? I ain't gotta worry about dying. It ain't gonna kill me. So I know my job. What's your job? Your job is to come online and talk crazy to women, thinking that a woman thinking that. And then this is the same thing about my sis. I saw sis today. Oh my God, just beautiful. She looked like she ain't worrying about shit. You think you gonna come on here and just call her out of her name? You think what you think? Just cause she ain't said nothing, cause she got her man, she got a real man to speak for her. And no, I ain't never jealous of that. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. I'm happy for my sister, and I have that too actually. Okay, she got me to speak for her. I got her to speak for me. So I ain't worrying about shit. I remember when I was still trying to find my purpose, when I was still confused, and I like y'all just don't know how passionate I feel about this shit that we dealing with. And like I said, watch, they gonna bust another one of them rings. They busting them every week. That's what the sheriffs is doing. That's what they doing. They busting these disgusting ass. It for some reason it got worse and worse. It grew like a virus. And you know what? While y'all sitting up there, y'all got them babies. Y'all got them babies torturing them babies mentally and physically. Y'all got them babies torturing them mentally and physically. I'm protecting them babies. I got my arms around all them babies. And we got our fucking hands around y'all throat. And the goddess is saying that you can't fuck with none of her warriors or our fam. That's why y'all attack our families. Because y'all want to distract us. That's why y'all attack our families. See what I'm saying? Okay. I don't like that shit. And you know what? The fact that was it a coincidence that you started a war with me? No, it wasn't. Because it was always meant for me to open up the gates of hell to destroy you people. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. And what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Cause I use 110% of my brain, not 5%. Okay? I ain't letting y'all shut down the portals to the angels and the guardian angels of these children. I got all hands on deck and y'all have nothing. Tired of this shit. Got the nerve with your broke, lazy asses to come for me. And no, my purpose was not to die for the children like Jesus. No, hun. It was meant for me to flawlessly fuck you up, flawlessly, destroy you one at a time, and sit here and look pretty. That's what, and healthy too. Okay? Now, that's what I'm about. What you about? You gonna say something about me moralistically? You gonna question my morals? Huh? Hun, I am your God. And that's not a God complex. And there's many like me. There's many like me. Okay? And y'all tried to cut me off and isolate me from my people. Because I care. I care more than what you think. So I'm going to get them nationwide Amber Alerts. And I carry a sword in the astral just like Saint Michael. Because I think it's sick. I think it's sick. The fact that money can be digitalized, but we still have this reality that we have to look at of people harming children for money, harming families for money, when literally all they got to do is digitally put all these people doing it. It just is all digital. They can just put, like, that shit is sick. And if you want to regard to me as the Antichrist, go right ahead. Go right ahead, because I ain't like Christ. I'm not. Because Christ forgives you for that shit. And I don't. And you can't challenge me. That's why you pissed off. That's why you live every day talking shit. Because you can't challenge that shit. Okay? So I got protection over my family. Everybody that I love in this world is protected. That's all I know. Y'all ain't got shit on me. And this ain't no grandstand or no delusion of grandeur. I know what my assignment is. All right, y'all. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go take my shower. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all so much, and I will catch y'all later. Okay? What's important? Fuck some bunch of money. What's important is making sure these kids are safe. In fact, y'all know when it's a little slow at my business, I look to my children and I look to other children in this world. So if you thought it was something different about me, there it is right there. Because I use more than 5% of my brain. You know what I'm saying? Try to snatch up one of these kids and go and sell them for some money. Pathetic. And we also looking at who buying these kids. The P. Diddy characters. Oh, God. Listen, I believe in God. Y'all belief system don't hold a candle to mine. And a lot of y'all men that attack me are some weak ass sissies and weak and perverted. Because I can stand in front of y'all right now. I can stand in your face right now and say this to you and not be scared. I ain't scared of nothing. All right, y'all, I gotta go.